Hello, I'm Roxy Eloise, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing how I found my ARC readers.
I just came to say, I hope it's not too late, I hope it's not too late. I just came to say, I hope it's not too late, I hope it's not too late.
If you saw my last video, you will see that I held an event I was calling the 12 Days of Christmas, where I posted unseen content and news for 12 days. Well, when I filmed that video, it was on the last day, and I posed the question, was it worth it? Well, during filming, I didn't know whether if you guys were gonna think it was worth it or not. But a week later, and I would say it was 100% worth it. Now, I tell you why. It was during this event that I found my first newsletter subscribers. Somebody's not happy out there. And it was in this newsletter that I first told people that I was looking for ARC readers. So, as you can see, it's my January newsletter 2022, wishing everybody a happy new year. And I said, I'm so excited to announce I'm now looking for my ARC team. And you are among the first to find out. They're actually the first to find out. If you'd like to receive an advanced review copy of my debut novel, The Guide to Discovering Pure Cordis, for free in exchange for an honest review, please register your interest using the form below. And then if you click on to the form, so I created this form using Google Forms. I'll show you the form that I created, but I'm not going to go into too much detail on how to create it because there's going to be many more videos on YouTube that can do a better job. So I'll show you how to find forms, because before I got taught, I didn't know how to find forms. So it's really simple. You just scroll down to the bottom and it'll be the last one there, and then the forms that you create will be lined up at the bottom here. I only have one. So if you click on it, you can upload like a banner image at the top here to personalize your form a little bit so people can see what the form's about straight away when they first click on. And you do that by clicking this little paint palette up here. It says customize theme, and then literally header. You would just upload your image like you do in any other site. On this page, you can change the theme as well. So the theme was actually uploaded from the banner image that I uploaded. So I could just select the color that I wanted. I didn't have to go in and choose or add color codes or anything. It was already preset. Background color, I had trouble changing from them 4 colors that you can see there. I did actually want it black, but I couldn't figure out how to change it, so I left it that colour. And you can change the font as well, and I just kept my font to basic. For this ARC sign up form, and I've just given a little introduction to let people know what the form's about, and just so they understand the rules and what I get and what they're getting. So I've written, this form is to express your interest in being part of an ARC team. What's an ARC team? Well, ARC stands for Advanced Review Copy, and it is common practice in the publishing world to spark interest in new books by allowing readers early access and opportunities to review. I am looking for a handful of people who are avid readers and would like to get early copies of the book to review. Please understand the following. Review copies will be limited. Review copies are for your eyes only, and the content is not to be shared publicly in any way. There is no financial compensation for reviews, and if you are selected, you'll receive your book via email. If you're interested, please fill out the form below. So they know where they stand, I know where I stand, and then they can continue to fill out the form. Just a few of the fields that I needed from them was their first name and their surname or initial. These are all the different options that you've got for your form. And this was just a short answer entry. I will explain that I made one mistake early on. So if I tell you what the mistake was, then hopefully it'll prevent you from making it. But the mistake that I made was there's multiple choice and there's check boxes you'll see there. And I thought multiple choice would mean that they could choose multiple options, but it's not. They can only choose one option when you choose multiple choice. And if you change it to check boxes, then they can actually check multiple options if you use the check boxes option. So, and that little toggle there, if you toggle that on and off, that's how you can get the red little star, and it means that it's compulsory. They need to fill that field in. And it's that simple. You just write first name and then you can move on and either duplicate that field and then change the title, or just make a new one. But as I won't go into much detail, you can watch a detailed YouTube video. So these here, where do you like to leave reviews? Amazon, Goodreads, Instagram, all of the above. I thought I'd do all of the above to make it easier for them, but I thought they would be able to select multiple options, but they can't when you use the multiple choice option. You have to choose the check boxes option. So now this one's changed. This is the updated form. They can actually choose Goodreads and Instagram if they're the only two sites that they post reviews on. And you can add more options by just literally filling it in where it says add option. I asked them where they followed me on social media, so then I could check out their account and make sure that they're legitimate people, and just to get a feel for who they are and so that I could follow them back. And then finally is the little disclaimer that for me gave me such peace of mind. Once this was ticked, I just felt a little bit safer that I was for copyright issues, I guess. And I've written, I understand and accept the following. If selected for the ARC team, I will receive a review copy before the official release date. I will not share this file with anyone or post it so that others may access it. I will not receive any financial compensation for reading an ARC or writing reviews. Roxy will use my provided email address to contact me regarding ARCs, to send a copy of the book to me, and also to send 2 follow-up reminders to review and say thank you. Yes, I accept. No, I do not accept. And obviously I was not going to select anybody to be on my team if they said no, I do not accept. And it was just peace of mind for me using the form. My first ever ARC that I received, they signed up through my newsletter. I actually met her on Goodreads. She read my book in 14 hours. She stayed up until 4 in the morning, bless her, reading it because she couldn't put it down. She tried putting it down at 1 o'clock in the morning because her kids get up early. And once she come back from brushing her teeth, she just couldn't help but pick the book up again. And then after lack of sleep, she still even wrote the review the next day and sent it to me, all within 24 hours of me sending out my first ARCs. I got a review back. So my experience receiving ARCs has been pretty amazing so far. So once I gave my newsletter subscribers the opportunity to sign up to the team, I then put it out on Twitter, and this is where I found more ARCs. So the tweet that I wrote was, "Hi guys, If you are interested in becoming an ARC reader for my debut novel, please register your interest using the form below in the comments. Could I ask for a little help by liking and retweeting to please the Twitter algorithm? Thank you so much. And I got 75 likes, and if we take a look at the analytics, you can see it got 5,000 impressions. Thank God to everyone that helped me and shared that, because it would never have made it that far if it wasn't for you guys. And from that tweet, I got 114 profile visits. So I had a lot of traffic going through to my profile page, and that day I got quite a lot of traffic going through to my website. I have my website linked in my bio, so I had a little bit of traffic on that day as well. And if we look at the form, I got 215 impressions, but I got 28 links on my form. So that was another really good day for finding my arcs. So that's through my newsletter at first. That's why my event was so worthwhile, because if I didn't do my 12 days of Christmas event, I wouldn't have had my newsletter subscribers, and that's where I found my first arcs. And then I posted it out on my social media, and thank God to everyone that helped me spread the word. Thank you so much. It spread the word, and that's where I found my second lot. I was very busy that day responding and stuff, so I didn't actually get to post it on my Instagram until the next day. On Instagram, managed my average of like around 20 likes, a little bit quieter, but I did get a handful from Instagram as well. So they were my 3 places that I found my arcs myself. My publishers have their own arc list, and they will be sending my debut out to their list as well. I don't really know how many ARC readers are ideal, and so I don't really know when to stop. If you have an idea of what you think is the amount, like a good amount, then mention it in the comments below. But I think what I got most out of this was how valuable that form was, creating the form. And that is what I would recommend for anyone who's looking for ARC readers. I would recommend you have them fill out this form. I think if I just reached out to ARCs on Twitter without actually having my form up there for people to register their interest, I think people would have just come, clicked, left, come, clicked, gone on my profile like they did, and gone onto my website and left. I think I could have lost quite some potential readers if I hadn't actually have created this form. So one thing I would recommend for you, and what I hope you get from this video, is to create yourself a Google form. Currently, I am still going to be accepting submissions, so if you are interested in becoming an ARC reader, joining my team, then I will link the form down below and you can register your interest. My debut novel, it is very quickly being released 2nd of April 2022, and it is a young adult dystopian. It's got a touch of magic and a touch of romance in there as well. It's about young adults. They're being raised in a really strict academy, and they're being like prepared to be bodyguards, and one particular girl, she really struggles with the rules, and she finds herself being disciplined often. She discovers something about herself that can get her killed. So if that sounds something that interests you, then click the link. Then you can register your interest. You will receive a free copy in exchange for an honest review. The only other place that I didn't try was Goodreads, and I might still try Goodreads. I might do a little I'll see how many arcs are ideal first before I get carried away, but I will post it up on Goodreads, and if I do, then I'll make a separate video so you can see how that goes. If you found this video helpful in any way, then please click the like button for me. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I'll see you in the next one.